her, but Sandra never saw it that way. To her, Chief Obi was a burden she didn't ask for. And that was the beginning of her downfall. Sandra's new life looked perfect from the outside. Chief gave her everything she could ever wanted. Fine house in Asaba. A car, house help, and enough money to fill her wardrobe with lace, shoes, and wigs. People in the neighborhood called her Madam Fine Woman. But deep inside, Sandra was not happy. Each time she looked at Chief, she felt nothing but irritation. His loud laughter embarrassed her, his simple way of dressing annoyed her, and even the smell of the palm oil he sold made her wrinkle her nose. Chief loved her with a soft heart. He never shouted at her, even when she disrespected him. If she rolled her eyes or ignored his greetings, he would just smile and say, "Sandra, my baby, I know say one day you go understand how much I love you." But Sandra didn't want to understand. She still saw herself as too young, too fine, and too educated to be tied down with a local man. Whenever her university friends called, bragging about vacations, clubs, and rich boyfriends, Sandra's heart would burn. She wanted that life again, the fun, the attention, the freedom. Sometimes she sat alone in the sitting room, looking at herself in the mirror and whispering, "I'm wasting away here. With a man that can't even speak good English." Only her daughter, Ada, gave her a little joy. The child was smart, lively, and beautiful just like her mother. But even that wasn't enough to make Sandra grateful. One night, as Chief Obi slept soundly beside her, she lay awake staring at the ceiling. She thought about her old life, the flashy cars, the outings, the compliments. She remembered how men used to beg just to take her to dinner. Now, she felt trapped. Every time Chief snored, she wanted to scream. She began to avoid him. She stopped cooking for him, stopped smiling, even stopped answering when he spoke kindly. Chief noticed the change. One evening, he said quietly, "Sandra, you know day happy with me again. Tell me what I did wrong." She looked at him coldly. "You didn't do anything wrong, Chief. I'm just tired of this kind of life." Chief sighed. "I give you everything I fit. You be my blessing." Sandra looked away and muttered, "Then maybe your blessing is tired." That night, Chief cried silently on his bed while Sandra scrolled through her phone, chatting with her friends. Months turned to years. Ada grew into a bright, playful little girl who loved her father deeply. Chief always found time to carry her, take her to school, and buy her ice cream on weekends. Sandra, on the other hand, grew colder. She started sneaking out to visit her old friends in town. She began dressing and living like a single woman again. When Chief asked her where she went, she snapped, "Must you know everything? I'm not your prisoner." Chief would just lower his eyes and say, "Okay, my wife." But one afternoon, while Ada was playing outside, Sandra packed her clothes quietly. She folded her fine dresses, jewelry, and shoes into 2 big boxes. Then she wrote a short letter and placed it on the bed. The letter said, "Chief, I can't do this anymore. Please take care of Ada. I need to find myself again." She locked the door quietly behind her and never looked back. That day, when Chief returned home and saw the letter, he sat on the bed and wept like a child. Ada, confused, came to him and asked, "Papa, where is Mummy?" He pulled her close and whispered, "She traveled, my daughter. She traveled far." That night, Chief didn't eat. He stayed outside till midnight, staring at the stars. Freedom. That was the word Sandra used to comfort herself the day she left Chief Obi's house. She told herself she was starting afresh, that life was too short to live with a man she didn't love. At first, everything seemed fine. She moved to the city and rented a small flat using the money she secretly took from the jewelry and furniture Chief had bought her. She sold her old gold pieces, and with the money, she bought new clothes and wigs. Soon, she was back to her old lifestyle: parties, outings, social media pictures, and endless laughter. Her friends welcomed her like a queen returning to her throne. "Ah, Sandra baby, you don't escape that local man." One of them joked. Sandra laughed proudly. "Habeg, I suffered enough. I'm back to living my life." But deep inside, her peace was gone. Sometimes at night, she remembered her daughter Ada and her chest would tighten. She missed her voice, her laughter, her tiny hands, but her pride always whispered, "Don't go back. They'll laugh at you, Months passed. Sandra started dating again, young, flashy men who drove fine cars.